Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. That's kind of hurt. Back on the channel. Man, we got another round of Love is Blind. Love is Blind, bro. Did y'all watch this season, y'all? Who all watched this season? Let us know in the comments. When there are too many icks to count. This season was crazy, bro.
Very.
Hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. You got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's check it out. Let's see what we got, man.
I want you to be able to like get vulnerable and open up and like.
You want to see sad boy Steve? You want to see the sensitive sensei?
Okay, it's like I'm leaving. That was tough.
I don't even remember this scene. You know why? Every time she would pop up on the screen, just I'm rolling past
I
her,
remember
bro.
this though.
I don't, because I told you it was the most annoying person on the season, and I just rolled right past her.
Welcome back to Love is Blind. I hope you're all ready to get vulnerable. Today we're going to be recounting the story of sad boy Steve. There's really not a whole lot to say about Steve, to be honest, despite the fact that Steve insists on saying quite a lot about himself. He's one of those people that doesn't really have a lot going for him in terms of personality, so he just put on some nice clothes and called it a day. It's getting way too easy to tell who the love bombers on the show are, and even for those who aren't, it always feels like this desperate scramble to prove they're not a douchebag. Steve was not able to hide that at all. His pitch was basically, I am totally a douchebag, but don't worry, I'm a sensitive douchebag. It's gotten to the point where they're better off just embracing it because all of the guys who are douchebags are desperately focused on not trying to seem like one, that it's less suspicious if you just act like one up front. And then the girls are like, oh wow, this guy's an asshole. At least he can't be hiding the fact that he's an asshole because he's just acting like one right now. I should marry this guy.
Who am I speaking to?
Oh, you're speaking to sad boy Steve?
Steven!
Who am I speaking to?
Emma.
So just to let you know, I'm not like the type of guy that's going to be like diving super deep into like hard-hitting questions.
So Steve says he doesn't want to dive super deep into hard-hitting questions, but then the second thing he asks her is if she would adopt a child. Maybe it just means he wants to dive shallow into hard-hitting questions and bonk his head on the bottom of the pool. I understand that you might not want to get into all of this on a first date, but this is definitely not an ordinary first date. They have to get engaged in 10 days. Plus, I think he only asked Emma that question because she herself is adopted, even though she hasn't even revealed that to him yet. I'm not sure if they just didn't put it on the show.
What do you do for fun?
I love spending time with my dog.
Transitioning to like dog to human, do you think you would ever like adopt a child ever?
You nailed that transition, Steve.
Yeah,
So what do you do for fun? Do you like to go out? Do you ever think you'd adopt a kid for fun? So like I said, they haven't even shown her telling him that she was adopted, so I wonder if her hesitation was because of that. It's not like it's a completely random question, but I do think most people would ask if somebody wants to have kids of their own before asking if they plan to adopt. This makes it seem like Sensei Steve had some prior knowledge, or he talked to somebody else that knew Emma was adopted.
For children, I think right now I want to find like the right partner for kids, but adoption is
Perfect answer, Emma. I too am looking for somebody who wants to find the right person to have kids with. I don't think I've ever heard an answer as perfect as what you just said. You know what? Let me go ahead and write that down on the old notebook here. You know, for a second I was worried that you were going to say you wanted to find the wrong partner to have kids with. See, that would have been a red flag. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like we have this unspoken connection. Although we've spoken, I guess I think we have a connection. And honestly, screw it. I'm just going to go for it. Emma, last name I haven't learned yet. Will you yeah, never mind. I'm bailing. It's too soon. I need to learn more about you. What's your blood type? Steve, what are you talking about?
I feel like a lot of the guys in here, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they're starting off like, do you want my babies?
yeah.
And it's like, I feel like when I get back, I'm going to do Big Brother program pretty hard.
Jeez, did he really just say that? He's going to do the Big Brother program pretty hard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of the other guys on this show.
Do they still have the Big Brother program?
I'm pretty sure they have something similar.
Big Brother, Big Sisters matches children 6 through 18 with volunteer adult mentors to provide But where do you? Let me see. Oh, they still do. Enroll or use. Donate now. Become a big. There you go. See, become a big. Would you ever become a big? Like, that's a genuine question.
This out of a different.
It's out of. Okay, that's a different one.
That's different.
Kids hope. But I'm just saying, would you ever become a big brother?
A big sister?
Or a big sister? Or a big?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and sign you up. I'm dead serious. How we enroll? We finna go ahead and enroll C right now, see y'all. Now get to call your name. I mean your number.
They're like, you want to have my babies? And I'm like, do you want to have somebody else's babies? It's not all about you and your babies all the time. Like, everybody's selfish and I'm not at all. So you should like pick me and not the other guys. I don't know if I like literally want to adopt, but it sounds like it would be a nice thing to do if I wanted to do it, you know? Obviously, there's nothing wrong with what Sensei Steve is actually saying. It's the fact that he doesn't mean any of it. Adopting is an incredibly selfless and loving thing to do if you actually want to do it and you're not just saying that because you want somebody to be interested in you. Notice how he says he wants to do the Big Brother program when he gets back, but he doesn't talk about being actively involved in anything like that.
What are you wearing right now? I'm wearing a nice cream, multi-textured button down.
I do think like doing something like that, you just don't jump into it. I think it's a process, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of, like, you have to be mentally prepared. You can't just be like, oh, I want to be, like, it's a lot go on, like, dealing with kids who will be attached to programs like that because you don't know their home dynamic. You don't know. It's a lot, though. Just from my experience and the different things that I've been a part of working with youth. I will say it's an experience. I enjoyed my time doing it. And do I feel like it's an experience everybody, you know what I'm saying, should do or participate in? I don't know. But I did enjoy when I was a mentor with youth for when I was in college. You know, there is something good to do in college, though.
What are you wearing right now? I'm wearing a nice cream, multi-textured button down with a red crop, not even crop top. It's like low, it's shorter than most shirts, but it's not a crop.
I love how he just looks down in shame after that. Like, shit, now she's picturing me sitting in here wearing a crop top. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like most guys come in here wearing a regular shirt, but I have a crop top on. Is that cool? Do you like that? Well, it's not a crop top. It's like shorter than a shirt, longer than a crop. It's like just barely on the edge of the crop, you know? I measured it this morning. It's like a little bit long. It's like a centimeter. I cut just like a centimeter off the edge of the shirt. All right, screw it. It's a crop top. All I know is when I look up crop top, it's literally all women and sad boy Steve, or is it Sensei Steve, or is it sad boy Sensei Steve, or is it Sensei Stevie the sad boy?
It's a lifelong goal of mine to be a Hanes underwear model.
Okay.
It just gives me the ick.
As it should.
I'm just being a silly goose.
I know, you are such a silly goose.
Wait a minute, we're doing this for real? These are actual words.
He said he want to be a Haynes.
Babe, you remember this episode?
No, I told you. Did I not say earlier what I said? When I used to,
Did we not watch it together?
No. I started watching before you. And then you went back and I'm catching up.
Words they're saying back and forth to each other. I don't think he was being a silly goose, to be honest. I think he was subtly trying to reveal that he thinks he has a good body. If he was joking or flirting or something, then it was a terrible attempt. Also, I'm not trying to be too critical, but I feel like calling yourself a silly goose after that interaction may be even more of an ick. And if anybody thinks I'm being a little bit too hard on Stevie here, just wait. Stevie did not come here with good intentions. He didn't plan on being himself. Like many people before him, he's just saying whatever he thinks people want to hear, and he's terrible at it. At this point, you might as well just be yourself. It's like the difference between pretending to be an asshole or just being an asshole. People aren't going to like you either way. You might as well just stop wasting energy.
I am nervous about in serious situations.
Like, can you not joke?
Yeah.
I know I joked about like Hanes underwear model, but I definitely think I know the appropriate time to be funny and silly. I'm really deep.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I love the long silence that followed. I know, like, earlier I joked about being a Hanes underwear model, but I also know when not to joke about being a Hanes underwear model. I know I was joking about the underwear model thing, but, like, I could also do that if I wanted to, you know, like, it not as a joke if I wasn't joking about that. I have, like, a deep passion for Hanes underwear, you know? This is definitely the first time in my life I've heard somebody call themselves deep to counterbalance the underwear model comment they just made. It's an extremely cringeworthy thing to see somebody call themselves deep. I mean, I think everybody has the potential to be deep in one way or another. But if you're just calling yourself deep because you're impressed with yourself, you might just be a douchebag.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Like, what makes me tick?
Yeah.
This is one thing you'll notice a lot. He is just constantly interrupting her to finish her sentences. I know it's definitely possible to be unaware that you're doing this, but it's not like he's just accidentally talking over her at the same time, or that he has something that he wants to say and he's interjecting. He's just finishing her sentences. She didn't even pause for a long time or anything. It's not like he thought she was done speaking, and this is just the first time of many times that this happens. In general, these two just have the worst chemistry. I'm dreading every single word that comes out of their mouth. And get ready, because here comes the sad boy Steve comment, and if you thought that was bad, it's followed by something even worse.
I want you to be able to like get vulnerable and open up and like.
You want to see sad boy Steve? You want to see the sensitive sensei?
Okay, it's like I'm leaving. That was such an ick.
I have a playlist on my phone called Sensitive Sensei.
No,
It's
please
like-
don't.
It's all sad boy songs.
Steven.
I feel like every word he just spoke there was worse than the one before. It's also hilarious because she was just talking about how she wants to be with somebody who knows when to be serious. But the worst part is, I think he was being serious, at least about the playlist part. He somehow thought that would help him dig his way out of the sad boy Steve comment. What is with the people on this show? So now she's sitting there picturing some guy named Sad Boy Steve who wears a crop top.
I can't with you. I like icky. I hate that word.
Sensei?
Yeah.
Not to put a mirror up to you, but like, do you feel like you can have like hard conversations or like confront me?
Not to like put a mirror up to you, but do you think you could, all right, Steve, you think you just move right along past it? That was weird as hell. I don't think it was just meaningless when she said she got the ick. I'm pretty sure she wasn't just joking around. This is the definition of an ick face. And I don't know who wouldn't get the ick from hearing a guy call himself sensitive sensei. Pretty much everything this guy has said so far has been, at the very least, super awkward.
I am ready to like
Kids might not be in your future, and
Yeah.
that's honestly cool with me. But do you feel like you could like fully open up? Because I feel like I could just like spill like tea about myself.
I'm like an open book, pretty much. Like, I could just talk about myself all day. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not entirely sure if I ever want to have kids. Wait, so what you're saying is you're not entirely sure if you want to have kids, and that's totally okay. Yeah, I was going to say more. So what you're saying is you were going to say more, but we're going to have to schedule another date to talk about it because you have like more you were going to say that's on your mind.
Do you feel like you could tell me about like the deepest, darkest secrets that you're hiding?
at the end of this, I want someone that knows me for me.
I'm gonna try to come up with some stuff to like let you know and like share. Like, I'm not scared to share these things.
I feel like this definitely seems like love bombing or something weird because it sounds like he only wants to open up to her to prove something. Instead of just allowing their conversations to develop naturally, it sounds like he's almost just coming out and saying, listen, I'm going to tell you some stuff about myself to show you that I trust you, so you should trust me too, right? Rather than coming across as if he's just interested in sharing his life, it seems more like a tactic to gain her trust. I mean, he's almost saying that. He's asking her what he can do to prove...
I think a lot of them on the show do that, though. I think they say just whatever, you know?
Yeah.
They sit down, they try to see, you know what I'm saying? And then they like, oh, yeah, whatever you want to hear, I'm here to tell you, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder how many of them come on the show just so they can get picked. Feel like they gonna get chose. Because I guess it's better to be chose than, you know what I'm saying, than not. So they like, and I guess that's the reason why like the success rate is not good. Is because the genuineness is not there. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree with you.
Did y'all see? She said. Yeah, I agree. You gonna open your eyes?
My eyes are open.
Barely.
They are open.
You sleepy, ain't you?
I'm very sleepy.
Well, we just got started.
I'm extremely sleepy.
Why?
I have no clue.
a tactic to gain her trust. I mean, he's almost saying that. He's asking her what he can do to prove that she can open up to him, but realistically, they just met. The only way to do that is by getting to know each other a little bit better. It's not like, all right, how can I prove to you that you can trust me? That sounds like an untrustworthy thing to say. Imagine if you're on a first date or second date and the guy's like, all right, what kind of personal information about myself can I tell you to gain your trust? It's like this guy has no idea how to even have a conversation. It's very odd.
I feel like Emma's really energetic, really.
You don't
What's
think
the red
that's...
flag you said?
He said on the first and second day, he comes and be like, so what all you need to know about me to trust me?
Oh yeah, that is.
Like, we ain't even getting, like, first, second day, you still don't even know
Like,
each
just
other.
show me, just be yourself. Show me, you know.
Ooh, how long you think... I'm asking y'all as well. So maybe some people will chime in the comments. How long you think it's...
How long do I think?
Hold on,
what?
that sounded so country.
Well, how you say
I
it?
said, how long you think?
Oh,
How long do...
yeah, country. Just let it flow. Talk how you normally talk. Go ahead.
You sounded country too.
I'm not hiding it. I'm country child. Come on, say it.
In your mind, how long does it take for someone to become completely comfortable to be open about who they are when talking
That's
to
subjective.
someone?
I can't answer that.
Oh, I'm just saying. Like,
I
on
can't answer that.
average.
Everyone is different. I feel like it depends on like how many times you've been screwed over your life. Like some people are like, it's harder for people to open up and trust people or even tell people about themselves, you know. So it just depends on the person. It depends on like if that's case by case. That definitely depends.
So to be completely honest, then a lot of these cases, people not even probably still being open and honest of who they are, even on a show like this, because do we ever find out like how long like it is from the pod until they down the aisle? Like, what is the time?
I know they're in a pause for like 7 days.
I don't even know.
Or is it 7 days in a pause? I think.
I don't know.
And then I know, because I remember when they was doing the countdown. Remember it was like day 7 days.
I don't pay attention to that.
To the wedding or 10 days.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like.
You
remember you seen that it was popping up like on the, I was like, oh, okay, we got such and such more days.
Yeah.
It's almost near.
Cause which Married at First Sight, they have 90 days into evaluate. So they get married at first sight at the aisle, but then they got a 90-day to figure it out if they are.
I think this process is pretty quick.
But so, do you really know the person you're marrying though?
No, I don't feel like you truly know anyone within a few days, like within 2 weeks. Like that's what I'm just giving it. I don't know like the exact, but
and I guess that's the reason why another reason the success rate is low. I'd rather y'all get engaged or something, and then like, hey, 6 months down the line, if y'all still together.
So it's roughly around a 4-week process.
Oh, that's not.
It says the process includes about 10 days. Oh, it said 10 days of speed dating and pause without seeing each other, followed by a 3-week real world face-to-face living before the wedding. So, yeah.
At your age now, could you possibly just say, for instance, if you was on a show like this, you think you can?
Oh, you asked me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You think you can be able to find someone in a pod and say you're willing to marry them?
No. Me personally, just who I am, I wouldn't be able to do that. No.
No idea how to even have a conversation. It's very odd.
I feel like Emma's really energetic, really bubbly. I appreciate her like wanting to peel back like another layer of me.
Let's not peel back any layers of Steve.
Right.
And maybe she doesn't want kids, but you're here to find a wife. You're not here to find like a baby factory.
Wow, that was really profound there, Steve. There's definitely a lot of in-between there. You can certainly be a wife with children and not be a baby factory. It's completely okay to not want kids, but it's not like if you have kids that reduces you to a baby factory. A lot of the time it seems like Steve waits to get an answer from Emma for something before committing to anything himself. And you'll see over time his true self is exposed through his body language and mannerisms because he knows Emma can't see him. You'll also notice he tends to ask her questions that subtly hint at what her appearance might be, and he's trying to pretend like that's not what he's doing.
They all do. And that's one thing that like drives me crazy with this show is the women and the men are 100% trying to figure out, more men than women, but the women do it as well, or what the person opposite of them are what they look like. Because at the end of the day, like I always say, love can be blind, but there still has to be attractiveness there. Like, you still have to be attracted to the person. Yeah, looks ain't 100%, but you still have to be,
Anyway, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of the video. Originally, this one was longer, but
You do be sitting. Well, we done.
Is he done?
Yes.
Because you know how you like
it
the
got
end
blocked,
thing.
so now I'm going to be posting it in 2 separate parts.
He said it was going to be a long
Video. Originally, this one was longer, but it got blocked, so now I'm going to be posting it in 2 separate parts. But I will make the entire thing available on Patreon later today, so be sure to check it out.
So, yes.
Y'all go check it out.
But,
But
you have said love is not blind.
I said truly.
True. Well, yeah.
I feel like that truly makes a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, because for some people it is, but for a lot of people it's not. And I wish people would just be honest with themselves. And then I feel like then that's where maybe they will have like a better success rate of couples actually staying together or even getting married and staying together or whatever the case may be. But yeah, because you have had some success from it where people, you have like a couple that are still married, but opposed to how many you've had come through and make it, as far as they've made it, just to get to the owl and be like, I'm good. This whole season was just like...
Hold on. I got one high hope for
No. I'm saying this whole season, everyone was like... Not everyone, but majority of them didn't say, I do at the end of it. But my favorite couple.
Yeah, that's who I got high hopes for.
Yeah, I do have hopes for them. I pray that...
And I do like with them... Well, damn, I don't want to get too much away.
Well, at this point...
I was just going to say, I like how they was able to isolate themselves.
What was
from
the other?
They couldn't send everybody. We found that out. They couldn't send everyone.
And I was like, thankfully,
it was them.
Thankfully, it was them. Maybe they did it for a reason because they probably actually seen that they were actually, a little bit more authentic. But
and I don't think they really used their storyline so much because they didn't give them what they want.
And it just felt more real.
Yeah.
So I do wish them the best, and I could say their name because I feel like if you haven't watched it at this point,
I can't remember their name.
Vic and Christine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you
yeah, Vic and Christine. But yeah, I pray that they have a successful marriage.
Yeah, I got good hopes for them. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I think they both have a great support system behind them because you do need a support system that want to see you all win together.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying, from her side and his side. I just hate the editing because they editing with them tried to make certain things seem a certain way.
Yeah.
But then you get to that scene, you like, oh shit.
I'm like,
and I think they wanted drama, but they couldn't get it. And I'm like, yes, that's how you do it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get
don't feed into that.
No couple is perfect. No couple is perfect. Yeah, you're gonna have your disagreements. Yeah, you're gonna have because it's gonna be times y'all are two different people, two different personalities, but you try to have some type of alignment. And so we might not see eye to eye 24/7. But hey, I'm not supposed to give you,
Yeah.
And that shows that y'all truly have respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my folks. Dollar.